Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by Ian Talk. As always, I'm your host Ian, and today I have the 4th episode of the Who Is series. In the Who Is series, we take a look at one specific actor or actress and I introduce some background information and fun facts regarding that actor. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 featured Ma Dong-seok, Son Ye-jin, and Park Seo-joon respectively, so be sure to check those out as well after watching this if you haven't already. Today's Who Is episode will be on the one and only Lee Byung-hun. In the previous episodes, I also gave my list of favorite movies starring the actor. However, in this one, I'll only be giving the background info and fun facts about the actor, and will be having my list of favorite movies of Lee Byung-hun on a separate video. I've decided to do this because we've got a lot to go through with this episode, and didn't want the video to be too long. Alrighty then, let's get right into today's episode of Who Is Lee Byung-hun? Mr. Lee Byung-hun was born on July 12th of 1970 in the city of Seongnam, South Korea. Korea's biggest search engine, Naver, states that the actor stands at 177 centimeters or 5 feet 8 inches and weighing at 72 kilograms or about 158 pounds. While his weight does make sense, there's some speculations about Lee Byung-hun's true height. We'll get to this later. Anyways, at an early age, Lee Byung-hun's family was pretty well off as his father owned a construction company. His mother is known to have been strict, but this didn't stop little Lee Byung-hun from being a goofball. Lee Byung-hun claims he had an average school life, but if you look at his pictures of his young self, you can see that he was really good looking even as a kid. Not only this, but he also studied well, and so was popular amongst the ladies for being handsome and smart. Youth Lee Byung-hun did well on tests, but when it came time to take Suneung, or the Korean SATs that's used for admittance into college, he didn't perform up to his potential. Thus, not satisfied with his results, he decided to take another year to study and retake the test the next year. After his second try, he was accepted into Hanyang University as a French literature major. That's right, Lee Byung-hun didn't study acting or entertainment-related fields in college, but instead, the French language. Lee Byung-hun was a student that studied well and also got along well with his peers, but there was one problem he faced. He didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. He didn't have a dream. As he was contemplating his future, an opportunity came knocking at his door. Lee Byung-hun's younger sister, Lee Ji-yeon, was a child star at the time, and seeing how Lee Byung-hun also had highly charismatic features, a family friend suggested him to also try giving acting a go. At first, Lee Byung-hun denied. However, seeing how their son was having difficulty choosing what he wanted to do with his life and didn't have a dream, Lee Byung-hun's parents also suggested giving acting a shot, as it's always good to build different experiences. And so, Lee Byung-hun participated in the open auditions for KBS, the national public broadcaster of South Korea. The results? It was as if he was destined for the auditions, as he passed all 3 stages of the audition on his first try. Keep in mind, Lee Byung-hun had zero acting experience at this point, initially didn't even want to act, and studied French literature, not drama or acting in college. After passing the open auditions, he was accepted into KBS as an actor alongside Son Yeon-ju and Kim Ho-jin in 1991. When you think of Lee Byung-hun, what do you think of? Hard worker, charismatic, handsome appearance, an inviting medium to low voice, and of course, an absolutely amazing actor. You would think he would have been an incredible actor from day one, but you couldn't be more wrong. After being accepted into KBS as a rookie, he didn't have a job for half a year. While other fellow actors that joined the company along with him started to get roles in productions, Lee Byung-hun wasn't able to get a role for the first 6 months. However, in that same year, he finally got a minor role in the KBS drama Asphalt My Hometown, and his acting career started. The start was anything but smooth. Lee Byung-hun was scolded almost every day by the director of his first production, Jung Il-young. You can imagine how embarrassing and humiliating this must have been, being openly criticized every day by the director in front of all the staff and co-stars. However, Lee Byung-hun took the scolding and used it as fuel, as this gassed the fire in him, making him realize that acting required immense practice, effort, and preparation, and he dedicated to try giving acting his all. Although he still had lots of fine-tuning to do, because of his handsome appearance, Lee Byung-hun was able to get roles in Days of Sunshine and Dawn. Through these productions, he was able to attain lots of experience and started to improve. In the K-drama Tomorrow Love, Lee Byung-hun played a college student that was a perfect fit for him, and with this, he won the Best New Actor at the KBS Drama Awards and stole the hearts of many ladies. Following his new image and award, the love calls began. He starred in The Sorrow of the Survivor, Police, Scent of Love, Asphalt Man, Sons of the Wind, White Nights 3.98, and Happy Together as the main lead. While filming for the K-drama White Nights 3.98, Lee Byung-hun got the news that his father had passed away. This came as a sudden news, and Lee Byung-hun's father passed away while he was preparing to expand his company into Vietnam. Due to his passing, the business crashed, leaving Lee Byung-hun's family with a big debt. The debt was nearly $1 million, which is extremely high considering inflation. However, in order to protect his father's name, Lee Byung-hun forgave inheritance and made the bold decision to pay off all of his father's debt himself. Thus, he took on many works such as filming commercials and having fan meetings at nightclubs, and after diligently working his butt off, he was able to pay off all the debt in just 3 years. There was another individual that was also a father figure to Lee Byung-hun. Kim Woo-jung, the founder and chairman of Daewoo, which was one of the 4 major conglomerates up until the late 90s alongside Samsung, Hyundai, and LG, tragically lost his firstborn son to a car accident in 1990. 4 years later, Mr. Kim saw Lee Byung-hun on TV and noticed that he looked very similar to his late son. Through a mutual acquaintance, Lee Byung-hun and Mr. Kim met, and after hitting it off, Mr. Kim asked Lee Byung-hun to be his foster son. Although he was surprised at first, Lee Byung-hun accepted as he could only imagine what it would be like to lose a son. And so, following this, the two had a very close relationship, much like a father and son. When Mr. Kim passed away in 2019, Lee Byung-hun stood by at the funeral house for over 2 hours. Okay, moving away from the sad parts, let's look at some more optimistic things. In 2013, Lee Byung-hun started his own family, marrying the actress Lee Min-jung in August of that year, and the couple had their offspring, a beautiful boy named Lee Jun-woo, in April of 2015. Their son apparently has both the looks of the father and mother, and based on that, you can expect him to be extremely good looking. However, the couple expressed that they want to keep their son out of the public eye, and so I'll respect their decision and not go into any further details regarding Jun-woo. In the year 2000, Lee Byung-hun starred in director Park Chan-wook's film Joint Security Area, and showing great acting alongside Song Kang-ho, he was able to gain public recognition as a talented actor and really start his successful career. Prior to Joint Security Area, Lee Byung-hun wasn't able to find much success in movies. He was highly criticized and even labeled as merely a quote-unquote K-drama actor, as he could only bring about good results in TV shows and not movies. And so, you can get a good grasp of how great of an accomplishment Joint Security Area must have been for him. FYI, the movie recorded $5.8 million at the box office. The following year, he found continued success starring in the movie Bungee Jumping of Their Own, as well as the K-drama Beautiful Days. This TV show recorded a viewer rating of 30.8%, launching him into the category of A-listers. And his accomplishments don't stop there, as in 2003, he starred in the K-drama All In, which had a whopping 47.7% rating. Following these great achievements in K-dramas, you would think he would choose more K-dramas as his next productions. However, he instead decided to do movies as he wanted to prove to everyone that he's not only a TV star, but has what it takes to be a genuine actor. He starred in the films Three Monster, A Bittersweet Life, Everyone Has Secrets, and Once in a Summer. These 2 dramas that were mentioned, Beautiful Days and All In, not only did extremely well in domestic markets, but it did well in Japan as well. Following these dramas, Lee Byung-hun started to gain massive popularity in Japan as well, putting him on a Hallyu star level. He even held a fan meeting at the Tokyo Dome, which is not only reserved for the cream of the crop performers, but was the first for a Korean actor. He was able to fill 40,000 seats with his fans. Furthermore, with the film A Bittersweet Life, the movie was invited to the Cannes Film Festival, and this was a stepping stone for Lee Byung-hun being introduced into Hollywood. Thanks to the success of his works, he was casted in the Hollywood film G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra as Storm Shadow, and through this was able to get his name out in Hollywood and the Western market. You can say he's made a real mark in Hollywood, as Lee Byung-hun was the first Asian actor to get his handprint on the TCL Chinese Theater. After this, he was casted in more Hollywood movies such as G.I. Joe: Retaliant, Red 2, Terminator Genisys, The Magnificent Seven, and Misconduct, which he starred alongside with his acting role model, Al Pacino. Back in Korea, Lee Byung-hun gained even more fame with the K-drama Iris and the movies The Good, the Bad, the Weird, and I Saw the Devil. In 2012, Mr. Lee starred in the hit film Masquerade, which recorded over $10 million at the box office, $12.32 million to be exact, giving him the title 10 Million Actor, an honor that not many actors can claim. Not only this, but he received the Best Actor and Popularity Awards at the 49th Grand Bell Awards with his role in Masquerade. Speaking of awards, Lee Byung-hun has received numerous awards in his acting career. Let's take a look at his list of awards. BH Entertainment is the company Lee Byung-hun is in, and there's numerous top-notch actors and actresses in the company. Some actors in the company are Go Soo, Kim Go-eun, Park Bo-young, Park Hae-soo, An So-hee, Yoo Ji-tae, Lee Jin-wook, Lee Hee-jun, Jung-woo, Jin-gu, Han Ga-in, Han Ji-min, Han Hyo-ju, and the list goes on and on. As you can see, a company full of greats. But what does BH and BH Entertainment stand for? You guessed it, Byung-hun. The company was founded in 2006 and was a one-man or one-celebrity company at first, with just Lee Byung-hun as he wanted to go independent. In 10 years, it grew to be one of the most desirable entertainment companies Korean actors want to be a part of. Backtracking a little and going back to his great works, Lee Byung-hun also starred in the K-drama Mr. Sunshine and the movies Inside Man, Memories of the Sword, Keys to the Heart, Master, Single Rider, The Fortress, and most recently, Ashfall and The Man Standing Next. As mentioned in the beginning, I'll have a separate video of my favorite Lee Byung-hun movies in next week's video. Lee Byung-hun is truly a one-of-a-kind, being able to perform in all ranges of genres. Whether it be comedy, crime, action, drama, romance, historical, or whatever you need him in, he'll absolutely kill the roles he's given. There's essentially nothing to complain about when it comes to his acting, and is one of the very few actors that can speak and act really well in English. And it's not just the field of acting that he's excellent for. Because of his low to medium vocal tone, he's able to attract people with just his voice. And thanks to this characteristic, he also narrates for commercials and documentaries as well.
어느 맑은 봄날 바람에 이리저리 휘날리는 나뭇가지를 바라보며 제자가 물었다. 스승님, 저것은 나뭇가지가 움직이는 겁니까? 바람이 움직이는 겁니까?
From phones to cars, electronics to games, Lee Byung-hun was in a lot of commercials. Thus, one can expect him to be technologically advanced. However, it's quite the opposite. Apparently, he's not tech savvy at all and can't even transfer images on his phone to a computer. Also, because he's in many action movies and dramas, you would think he's physically able to do anything. However, he failed his driver's license test 9 times, passing on his 10th. Although his acting skills are near perfect, I guess you can't have everything. And finally, as mentioned in the beginning, there are some controversies regarding Lee Byung-hun's true height. This has also become quite a meme, as just as he has a wide range of acting abilities, his height range is also quite large. His height is stated to be 177 centimeters or 5 feet 8 inches on Naver, but is he really? Standing next to Psy, who's 170 to 172 centimeters, Lee Byung-hun is slightly taller, meaning he's between low to mid 170 centimeter. Standing next to Kong Yo-jin, who's 172 centimeters, he's taller than her, so we can assume he's in the mid 170 centimeter range. Standing next to his wife, Lee Min-jung, who's 167 centimeters and wearing heels, he's not all that much taller. From this, he's probably in the low 170 centimeter range. Next to Song Kang-ho, who's 180 centimeters, he's roughly the same height. From this, we can see that he's about 180 centimeters. However, in this photo next to the 168 centimeter Sue, he's not much taller. But then again, in this photo of Sue, who's wearing heels, he's way taller. One can conclude he's somewhere between 170 and 180 centimeters. Next to fellow actor Yoo Sung-ryung, who's 175 centimeters, he's the same height. But he's also shorter than the 175 centimeter Kim Young-chul. Sandwiched between the 188 centimeter Kim Woo-bin and 186 centimeter Kang Dong-won, Lee Byung-hun can be seen as being in the high 170 centimeter range. Standing alongside his co-stars of G.I. Joe Rebellion, Dwayne Johnson is 196 centimeters, and in comparison, Lee Byung-hun has to be at least over 180 centimeters. But then again, standing next to Chun Do-yeon, who's in the low 160 centimeter range, he's only a little bit taller. From this, he must be somewhere in between the mid 160s to low 170s. And finally, standing next to the 172 centimeter Choi Ji-woo, Lee Byung-hun is taller. He must be at least in the mid to high 170 centimeter range. So what does this all mean? Lee Byung-hun's height is about 160 centimeters to 180 centimeters. And that's it for today's Who Is episode on Lee Byung-hun. I hope you enjoyed that last part about his height. It was a pretty popular joke going around Korea a while back. Anyways, were you able to learn something new about the actor Lee Byung-hun? Let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode of Who Is and Lee Byung-hun as well. Also, if you have a request for the next actor or actress to be featured on Who Is, be sure to leave a comment and let me know. I sincerely do thank everyone that watched the video till the end, and if you would like to further communicate with me, as well as other K-movie fans, join the Eon Talk Telegram, linked in the descriptions. Also, support me on Patreon if you would like to help me make more diverse content. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.